Hey everybody, it's Byron the Dragon King, and I'm back with a brand new video. Today, we're going to be talking about some bullshit I saw on Twitter today. This guy I follow who goes by the name Bolverk or some shit, I don't know if he has a YouTube channel or anything, I just know him as the guy who simps over the fucking blonde chick from Atlantis, and posts fucking girls with abs, and then random horny fucking dudes DM him thinking he's a fucking chick with abs. I don't know. He's just a funny guy who, has some pretty good takes sometimes and, just posts some good shit otherwise. So, for those of you who don't, sit on Twitter terminally and have a life, unlike me, Bolverk made a tweet, I think either today or yesterday. Hi, this is, slightly future Bailey. I just checked. It was on the 14th. So, ooh, I'm a little late to this party, but fucking trust me, it's worth it. So he made this tweet about the new Pixar movie Turning Red, and let's take a look here. So he says, Pixar fell off so fucking hard, what the fuck even is this? And, I get it. I don't know, man, I still don't really know what the movie's about. I think she turns into a red panda when she gets anxious or some shit. I don't know, man. The last few Pixar movies have all kind of sucked ass, and, they made Onward, right? I think that's the last one I've watched and the only one I've watched in the last, 5-6 years, man. I don't know, Pixar just kind of sucks nowadays. His main point is a lot of modern animation now has, that sort of art style, so many cartoons and movies and shit, Steven Universe, and Gravity Falls and all that shit. I mean, there's that one meme where it's Steven Universe's face and then it's Sans Undertale and then the guy from Gravity Falls. I didn't watch Gravity Falls, so I don't know his name. And they all have the same fucking shaped face. I think Gumball might also be in that picture. Let me check. Okay, this is the image. I thought Sans was in it. I think it's just because, the face silhouette thing just looks like Sans, but you can see, they all have the weird bean mouth, and that's, how a lot of new shows are. And then, if you look at this picture, you can see that, yeah, Steven and, Sans kind of do look similar if you squint a little bit, which I think is just kind of funny, and, I agree, a lot of cartoons nowadays just kind of look like shit, especially ones aimed for kids and shit. And people bring up Hanna-Barbera and how a lot of characters from Hanna-Barbera looked similar, Fred Flintstone and the park ranger from Yogi Bear and shit, but that's all one company, or studio. I don't know, man. I don't fucking give a shit about 70s cartoons, but but these are all made from different studios and shit, and they're all just doing the same art style, and it does just kind of look like shit, man. And, everyone has, personal taste and stuff. Some people prefer certain art styles. Some people hate certain art styles. And, honestly, all Bolverk was saying was, hey, this kind of looks like shit. I kind of wish, movies looked good. Pixar kind of used to make good-looking movies, right? And, now they kind of don't. And, I get that. I really do. And, people exploded, animation / Pixar fucking Twitter just exploded. They are fucking furious. Pitchforks, fucking torches, everything. They want Bolverk's head because he said the Pixar movie that's going straight to home video looks like shit. I don't know if you know this, but the last 3 Pixar movies have all went straight to Disney Plus. None of them have had theatrical releases, and you could say, oh, it's because of COVID, but bro, every other fucking movie is going to theaters now. If they thought this movie was gonna do shit at all in theaters, they would send it to theaters. I don't know, man. I think this movie just looks like shit. No one wants to see it, so they're gonna just put it on Disney Plus. Because if it's on Disney Plus, everyone who has Disney Plus is gonna be like, oh, hey, a new Pixar movie. Yeah, I'll watch that. Sure. That's why I watched fucking Onward, because, I had Disney Plus, and I got it only for, The Mandalorian, and, I rewatched, the prequel movies for Star Wars, and I was watching, the Clone Wars and stuff, and before I canceled it, I was, watching, fucking old Disney movies. I remember, a Goofy movie, an extremely goofy movie, which is bad, and, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which is honestly a fucking S-tier Disney movie. Yeah, I watched Onward because it was oh yeah, I'm gonna cancel this soon, so I might as well watch Onward. And holy fuck, dude, I never would have watched that movie like if it wasn't on Disney Plus. Like I was not gonna pay for that shit. Like fuck, dude. So Bolverk got like fucking destroyed. He got like 7,000 quote tweets, and like for those of you who don't know, it's like that thing on Twitter where like the original tweet is like smaller and then your tweet's on top. It's kind of like a mixture of a reply and a retweet. Just for some of you guys who don't know, but like some of these are just kind of like disingenuous and not like addressing like Bolverk's criticism or anything. Like he's just kind of like, hey, this kind of looks like shit and I hate these bean mouth people. So let's look at some of the quote tweets. This one says, man, can you imagine if Twitter was around when Tin Toy or the first Toy Story came out with their human designs, or Andy's clone friends? How awful the hot takes would be. The arguments / fights over Turning Red's character designs have to be some of the worst I've seen in a while. And like, I don't know, man. I feel like this is like apples and oranges. Like, so like where to start with this? For one, like Tin Toy came out in 1988 and like was like the first of its kind really for like CG like that. Of course, the fucking baby's gonna look like shit, and it was really like the stepping stones to making Toy Story, if I'm not for like mistaken. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure like Tin Toy is what led to Toy Story. And like with Toy Story, like how many fucking people as a kid like realized like, hey, all of Andy's friends who are on screen for like 5 seconds look just like Andy. There's a reason why in fucking Toy Story 1, like none of the fucking people are really on screen, because like the technology like was only like to the point where you could make toys look like toys, but like people just kind of looked like shit. So that's why like 99% of the movie doesn't have the kids or the parents like in frame really, you know? Like I don't even think they show Andy's mom's face. Any of the parents' face is like, fuck, dude. Like I just think the thing is like with Toy Story and Tin Toy is they're really ambitious and they're really testing out new technology and new techniques and they're trying to make something new. But with like Turning Red, it just looks like so many other fucking products out today. It has the same exact art style and it doesn't feel like this like crazy animation studio that is Pixar is like pushing itself to make something new or exciting. They're just doing the fucking, I think it's called CalArts art style. I don't know, man. And like it just looks like everything fucking else. So like this one really ratioed the shit out of Bolverk. Like this tweet got like 170,000 fucking likes, which is like an insane ratio. And it's just saying, bro, Pixar thought this is what a dog looked like in 1995. I know I'm paraphrasing, but like once again with my previous point, like yeah, it's 1995. Like that technology just isn't fucking there to make the shit look good. That's why the movie is like about toys, because otherwise the people would look like plastic and too smooth and shit. So that's why they made a movie about toys. Like I'm pretty sure I like heard that in like a director's commentary or some shit like for Pixar. Maybe it was in Ratatouille's like special features. I don't know, man. But like yeah, like of course the dogs don't look good. Well, I think there's only one dog. And like the people don't look great. But if you even look at like Toy Story 2, like the dog looks way better in that. Like holy shit, Buster looks so much better in Toy Story 2. And it's like, fuck, they really figured out how to make a dog look good. And that's why like in Toy Story 2, there's the chicken guy and like you get to see like more people and shit, because like they could finally make people not look like shit. Like I think Toy Story 1 looking the way it does is just because of the limitations of the time and the like Pixar pushing themselves, not because like they didn't know how to make a dog or anything. It's just like that's the best they could do with the technology they had at the time. But the real reason I wanted to make this video is because some of the disgusting actions of like this Pixar animation community on Twitter. So for those of you who don't know, someone decided to like edit a tweet that was very for the movie's cuties and make it look like Bolverk tweeted it, trying to make it look like he's a pedophile and do God knows what with that. And I'd like to reiterate, Bolverk never said that. Here's the original tweet. Tonight's hot take, then I should probably burn down my internet. Cuties on Netflix is good. It's challenging and uncomfortable, but mostly a fantastic commentary on how both an oversexed culture and purity culture lead to bondage and objectification instead of freedom for girls. And, like, the fact that, like, someone's trying to make Bolverk look like he said this is just gross. Like, just because he didn't like your fucking movie made by Pixar that has the bean mouth doesn't mean you should make him out to be a fucking pedophile. Like, I fucking hate when people do this sort of shit, because they'll do this and, like, doctor it and then, like, try to ruin their life and, like, try to send that to people and be like, oh, so-and-so said this, and be like, oh, they're a pedophile. And, like, sometimes they even, like, go and try to fucking, like, ruin people's, like, real life just because they don't like a fucking movie. Like, for example, I brought up Steven Universe earlier. There was that one time that the fucking girl on Tumblr didn't make Pink Rose slash, Pink Rose, fuck it, Pink Diamond slash Rose Quartz fat enough for their liking and made her look a little bit slimmer. So the fucking artist got death threats to the point that, like, they fucking tried to kill themselves. And it's just so fucking crazy that these fucking, like, kids entertainment, like cartoons and movies and Disney shit, like, can lead to some of the most toxic fucking people. It's like a couple years ago with the Animal Crossing community with the whole Space Buns shit, where everyone got mad because someone liked a fucking hairstyle in Animal Crossing and just made a fucking simple tweet on Twitter going, look how cute my character looks with these space buns. And everyone starts fucking attacking them because, no, you're white, you can't use that hairstyle in the game. That's for black people only. Or it's like when fucking people don't like shit like Big Mouth because it's really gross and shit. And then people are like, oh, yeah, but it's good unlike your pedophile fucking anime. And it's like, holy shit, dude. Like, I remember the Uzaki-chan fucking drama where everyone was saying she looks like a child and shit and it's pedophilia, even though she's 20 years old in the fucking anime. But hey, man, people on Twitter are crazy. Before I get off topic too much, I just want to say that, like, I don't know, man. I feel like if you ever feel like you're gonna try to call someone a pedophile or doctor tweets to make it look like someone's a pedophile because they don't like your fucking kids movie, maybe you should, like, go outside and touch grass or some shit, because that's just fucking disgusting. And I'm glad that everyone saw through it with the whole Bolverk thing, but, like, you don't know, man. Fucking some Randy with only 20 fucking followers on Twitter makes this thing, and the wrong people find it. It could really do some damage. So I really, really do not like this, and I hate how people on the internet do this, and, like, I find it disgusting. Shoutouts to Bolverk for always making my day with his fire tweets. And I always love, like, it's like once or twice a month he fucking posts, like, the fucking girl with, like, 6-pack abs, and he's like, hey guys, post your abs, like, trying to do, like, a positivity thing or something, I don't know. And then, like, he gets, like, a million fucking horny guys in his DMs thinking he's this girl in the picture, like, trying to, like, hook up with him, which I get it. His profile picture is the girl from fucking Atlantis, but, like, it's so funny. Anyways, guys, that'll be the video for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, leave a like. If you disliked this video, leave a dislike. Let me know down below what you thought of this whole situation and what you thought about the video in general. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.